Obi calls for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. You all know Nnamdi Kanu has spent 3 consecutive years incarcerated in DSS custody. He was arrested or kidnapped from Kenya into Nigeria in June 2021. Everybody have been calling, allow this man to go. Allow Nnamdi Kanu to go. Your court has already discharged and acquitted him. Why are you still keeping him in DSS custody? Just like every other person. Peter Obi said, let him put his own voice. Let me add my voice by speaking the truth. You shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Let me speak my own mind. Let me lend my voice, and that's all he did. Listen.
Down to the southeast here, some people have attributed it to the continued incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu. And people like Ohanese and several other individuals have called for the release of that young man. I don't know what your own take is about that.
My take is very simple, and I've said it repeatedly, that I don't see anything why his continued detention, quite frankly. Especially as the courts have granted him bail. Government must obey the law. Rule of law is an intrinsic asset that we must cherish and live with. And I've said I'm going to discuss with every agitator. And I use the same opportunity to play to government to ensure that all those who are in similar conditions are released and discussed with. We're a democratic government. We shouldn't be doing things that are arbitrary and not within the law.
Release Nnamdi Kanu. That is what Peter Obi is advocating for. And that is what right-thinking people will also say. For peace to reign, we are preaching peace, justice, fairness, and equity. And if that is what you stand for, if that is your mantra, then you have to release Nnamdi Kanu. If Sunday Igboho is no longer in cell, or if Sunday Igboho is no longer arrested, Showore, you have released him long time. Even Abakari, he's living his sweet life. So why are you still keeping Nnamdi Kanu? This is what people have been saying. Like a lot of elders, able elders. Some even say, use Nnamdi Kanu and give me birthday gift. Please just release him. Let him go. Let's discuss. Let's dialogue. If a child is acting the way you don't like, and maybe the child, there is anger, for your child to be acting stubborn or for your child to be antagonizing you, that means there's something you are not doing right as a father. It is your duty to call your children together. What is the problem? Can we discuss? You don't chastise your children. You don't push your children away when they are venting their anger. So Peter Obi say, I will dialogue with you people. Let's dialogue. Is that not what reasonable leaders do? That is what reasonable people do, but no. Ever since Peter Obi say, just release this small video, like this small clip, they have been calling for his head. Crucify Peter Obi, crucify him. Crucify him, crucify him. Oh, Peter Obi, you mentioned IPOP. We said it. This is the one that wants to be president of Nigeria. We didn't tell you people that once Peter Obi is declared president, he will declare Biafra. Look at them. The person that is championing this thing is Shekiri Goat. This is Shekiri Malu. He's the one. I am glad that even in Shekiri people can understand that their brother is a pure goat, a warfare. He's the one championing this. This guy will just sit down one place, carry 2 people head and be jamming together. There is nothing else he's doing. When I say that, where he falls on this boy, this is Shekiri Goat. He's joined people head together. What he is now pushing, or what he's now trying to tell his zombies, about those zombies, is that Peter Obi is not, this one is IPOP that we're obedient inside. He's IPOP, he's indigenous people of Biafra. He's championing it. What he now did was to bring out the logo of Hero Beer. Are you not seeing the logo? Are they not the same? This is Shekiri Goat. Okay, let me read what this boy posted. He is jamming people's head. And when I say that, this is the only thing they do to Nigerians, because they know that our people are not, they don't think for themselves. Our people believe in what people tell them. Our people do not have a mind of their own. Look at how Nigerians are suffering. I even saw people cooking with... Do you know that Nigerians now use watermelon to cook stew? Sorry, I'm digressing. I'm sorry for digressing, but I just want to make a point out of this. Nigerians, they use watermelon now, they cook stew. Apple to cook stew. They just need the fiber so that the stew will be thick because they can't buy tomatoes. Inside all of this thing I'm telling you that Nigerians no feel buying hella for people that are asthmatic. You don't know how Nigerians are suffering. So see what this Ishekiri goat is pushing. All the challenges they face for Nigeria, or all the trouble they on our head as Nigerians, you know they bother this boy. His own is anything that will make Peter Obi not to be president in 2027. You don't even know whether you are going to reach 2027 like you are the owner of your life. 2027 still reach like 3 years old. Now, anything that will make Peter Obi not to be president. So he's now telling his Agbado zombies. He's telling his zombies, you see, Peter Obi is calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. This one is not good, though. I told you people that he is IPOP. That is what Reno, I don't like to call him Reno. I like to call him Ishekiri Goat. So, in case you don't know him, this Ishekiri Goat, his brother, his pastor brother, so that you know the kind of family he's coming from. Fail wear anything good to offer to the society. Reno Omokri and his, whatever he stands for, his people, fail wear anything to offer. His pastor brother is a pedophile, a rapist. He raped children. They chased him out of Asurok when he was carrying bag for Jonathan. They say he stole 25 million naira. Reno Omokri. I know you don't know all these things. Reno Omokri brother is a pedophile that raped children, and he's a pastor. A pedophile pastor, a rapist pastor. Why Reno Omokri? The reason why Jonathan pushed him out of Asurok, even though they are hiding it, is because he stole money. So how can somebody that steal money, a pickpocket, how can he be telling you about who should be your president and who should not be your president? What should be concerning you people is not who is going to be president in 2027 now. May una survive, reach 2027, like it's a big deal. Oh. For Nigerians to survive, reach 2027 is a big deal. Maybe they don't know. It's very big. It's a massive thing. It's not going to be that easy. But they don't want to talk about how Nigerians will survive. Now, where is he calling for Nnamdi Kanu release? Now, listen to this Reno Omokri, the brother of a pedophile pastor. Listen. You know what he posted on X? He don't translate them to Hausa. You know Hausa people, majority of them, they don't understand English language. They have, of course, they have impoverished them. Like they are poor, they are wretched, so they don't know nothing. So in order for Hausa people to understand that this Peter Obi that is going around giving you borehole and water in the northern part of Nigeria. Now, IPOP, once you give a president, they go declare Biafra for crying out loud. Why are you scared of Biafra? Why are you scared of disintegration of Nigeria? If you say the Igbo man is not good, the Igbo man is in Nigeria, the Igbo man is causing division in Nigeria, the Igbo man is not supposed to be part of Nigeria, but whenever Biafra is, whenever they talk Biafra, you go begin to the shiver. Why are you shivering? Listen. By calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu today, Peter Obi finally exposed himself as his obedience and where their allegiance lie. Don't worry. Peter, don't worry, Peter. Nigerians had you in Ibadan, Kanu, Maiduguri, Port Harcourt, Sokoto, and Ibadan, and Abeokuta, I beg your pardon. You, who have never for once spoken up for the over 100 officers and men of our military and paramilitary forces killed by unknown gunmen suspected to be members of the indigenous people of Biafra, are now calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, who made public broadcasts calling for his supporters to do whatever to military, police, and paramilitary men. He now started quoting Bible, Ekperima that go to church. Ekperima, pickpockets that go to church. Onye Napu, that is who he is. Go and ask questions. They push him out of Asoro. Onye Napu Nego is quoting Jeremiah. When you can imagine where Satan is quoting Bible. Okay, this boy, this is Ishekiri Goat, now translated this whole thing into Hausa language. The same tweet. He don't translate them so that Hausa people will understand why they should not vote for Peter Obi in 2027. Hausa people will never see food chop. Well, that is their cup of tea. Let's move. He is only deceiving the gullible, the ignorant that don't know anything. The uneducated and educated illiterate. Now the people where this thought go easily deceive. Now let's hear him. The released Nnamdi Kanu statement made by Peter Obi is the obituary of Peter Obi's presidential ambition, says a tout. By calling for the release of a man who made public broadcasts asking his supporters to buy Nigerian military and paramilitary forces wherever they find them, and has neither apologized nor repented of that order. Peter Obi just showed his allegiance to the flag behind him in this photo, and which he used for his Hero Beer logo. Do you get it? The problem of these people is 2027 general election. Who will be the president of Nigeria? That is how a failure acts. So what they do is simple. Because they know they have failed the people, and there might be chances of opposition party taking over power from them without rigging the election, and there is a way this hardship will persist, the people might seriously revolt. You get the way where the anger, which I doubt, because Nigerians, like I said, Nigerians are weak and docile people. But this is what they feel. That if we continue at this pace with this our failure rate, 2027 feel no sure for us, so except we'll do serious rigging, as in like mad rigging. They are scared of 2027. And they feel Peter Obi might be a threat to them. So it's simple. This is simple arithmetics. They have to bring people like Reno Omokri, Daniel Bwala and his likes. People that think like that. PDP people just recruit people that will continue to push this. Anything we are doing, as far as Peter Obi no go be Nigeria president, we're fine. Peter Obi have said it before. I am not desperate to be Nigeria president, and I just wish he would not even contest. Like, let him allow these people, because I don't see a reason why someone is the president of Nigeria and another person they collect the bullets. If fuel they high, they go say na Peter Obi. If the price of tomato can go high again, they will say it's Peter Obi. Everything you just want a way. The breath, the air where the man they breathe is an issue for you. So he's a threat to them. Peter Obi is a big threat, not Atiku Abubakar. If they keep Atiku Abubakar, Tinubu and Peter Obi again in 2027, except the rigging go there too much, because all these things that they are trying to do, deceiving gullible people, on the media, it might not sell. That is why they are starting on time. You see this Reno Omokri now that is saying, why is Peter Obi calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu? Meaning that he is now IPOP member. He also called for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. That is why I said, agenda must agenda. These guys, they don't have nothing doing. If Twitter deletes X, if they delete the app totally in the whole world, Reno go carry plate, they do Babi Allah. He will have nothing else to feed on. Except he will go to these politicians. Maybe he will start carrying bags for them, or sweeping compound for them, or trying to serve them, or just to serve them, because Reno Omokri does not have talent. He is not creative. Already 4 passes, like he does not have any talent that can put food on his table without whatever you see he's pushing on X. That's his only source of income. The same thing with Daniel Bwala. If it is not what they are doing, they will carry plate and be begging you for food. It is not easy to make money. You have to appreciate people that make money in Nigeria. It's not easy to make money. And because they are lazy men, they can't make money legitimately without all this narrative they are pushing on. Reno Omokri. Buhari will lose any moral authority for keeping Nnamdi Kanu in jail, in disrespect of the Court of Appeals order. Same Reno Omokri. The next president should release Nnamdi Kanu and allow Sunday Igboho back into Nigeria. Reno Omokri is calling for release of Nnamdi Kanu. Peter Obi called for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, and the Peter Obi is now anti-Nigeria. And therefore, Hausa should not vote for him. That is why he translated his tweet in Hausa language. I am telling you people, this boy does not have anything doing. Whether Nigeria is burning in flames, it does not concern him. His only target is Obi. Now the target, are you not asking yourself this question? Why is it that you not target Reno Omokri Daniel Bwala? Why is your target Obi? These people are special advisors to APC on P2B matter. Reno, Omokri, and Daniel Buala are special advisors to APC. Anything that concerns P2B matter. Now then they push up. Now he bring big bottle of Euro beer. He said, look at the logo. Is this not Biafra logo? See the logo. The same person that called for release of Nnamdi Kanu is now taunting another person, insulting another person that is calling for the same release of Nnamdi Kanu. So what is he now saying? That the time you called for release of Nnamdi Kanu, what happened to you? Were you in La La Land? Were you in Disneyland? Were you dreaming? Were you in coma? Agenda must agenda. I am not telling Nigerians not to listen to all this touts, all these baseless, visionless, and this kind of people. I'm not begging them. Now when they're hungry, now when I get wahala, now when they suffer, now when I know what you want. Their own is whether you they buy fuel or at 300 naira, you don't consign him. His own is anything that they would say against Tinubu. Once he's from P2B mouth or his supporters, he will go and counter it. That fuel you people are buying 100 naira here. They are selling it 500 naira in another country. Your suffering does not concern these people. Their own is to make sure that these people, they do their bidding. P2B is not desperate to be the president of Nigeria. Let the people that are desperate, that shouted them Ilokon, let them continue till 2037 for all we care. We do not care. Why you people are having sleepless night over Obi anytime he coughs, sneezes, or do anything is what I don't understand. The truth is that APC government is a failure. He failed. They failed woefully. 9 years failure. So we don't care whether they want to continue in that trajectory. We definitely know they will continue because APC, they have nothing to offer to any reasonable person. They have nothing to offer to anybody. So that is why I said, now you're not gullible mama, then go they deceive. Your moms are not on X, but when they deceive you, you want to go tell your mother about the deceit. Now, concern people like us. This boy that does not have work, he's living in exile. Nobody knows his location. Once they throw 50,000, I say any day they delete X app, any day they delete Twitter app, Reno, Omokri, and Daniel Buala will carry a very big plate, Babiala plate. They'll be moving around, looking for food. They don't have talent. They are not creative. They can't make money the way your husband is hustling to make money. Reno, Omokri cannot make money like that. The way you watching me now, the way you're hustling to make money, I don't know the country you reside in, but the way you are making money, Reno Omokri cannot soil the earth. He is lazy. Him and Daniel Buala, they are lazy people. That is why they are used. They are tool for APC. They used to deceive gullible people on X. Social media get power, so I don't want you to feel nothing is happening. Yes, they use them. But I know that hunger go humble most people. Personally, I just wish Obi will not contest. Let those people that are desperate to be Nigeria president continue to 2000. It don't concern me. That is if we get Nigerians, we're going to survive until that time. You talking about 2027 depends on Nigerians surviving the next 3 years that remains. You should be talking about life, not who will be president. Who will be president? While other countries are talking about the next generation, Nigerian politicians are pushing for the next election. And you say these people have your interest at heart. They do not have your interest at heart. They do not love you. They do not care about you. The earlier you understand all this, the better for you. Reno, Omokri, and Daniel Buala, once they throw their 100,000 for them, I say they do not have work. They don't have job. They give him 200,000. You are going to do P2B post to three or four today. I'm charging you 200,000. The next day, I'm doing 4 posts of P2B. I'm going to charge you 500. Now, so then they make money. Oh, hey, you don't know how many people P2B is feeding indirectly. If only you know. If only you know. So that is why your pains, your frustration, price of fuel. You know they buy tomato. You don't augment them. You don't. What's it called? Like you don't use alternative cucumber, watermelon to cook your stew. All those suffering, all those things what they do, consign them. Their own is P2B should not be the president of Nigeria. Whether Tinubu is failing, Even if Tinubu is the worst president, which of course he is, but we know Tinubu is the worst president, but our own is that even if fuel reach 10,000 naira per liter, our own is that we don't want to see P2B as the president of Nigeria. Now, the only thing will consign us. Any other thing, hunger, frustration, anger, not paying school fees, no job for the youth, no light in Nigeria, everything, that one, consign us. Consign us. Whether Tinubu they fail or they fail, consign us. Our own be say, we don't want to see P2B for Asurok. We don't want him to be the president of Nigeria. And they now carry P2B, they now carry Reno Omokri to translate in Hausa. Tell Hausa people, una no say una no like Biafra. If P2B be president, he could divide Nigeria. That is what he's now doing on X. You get it? I think this is where I'll have to stop for now. The ball is in your courts. If you want to be deceived by people like this, your cup of tea. Thank you for watching.